Little Owl was having a wonderful night. He watched the funny possum family waddle along in a neat row. Hedgehog sniffed around the mushroom patch, and Skunk was eating berries because he could find no snails. Now, if you look really close in the illustration, do you see some snails? But Skunk does not see them. By the river, beavers gnawed at trees. Turtle hid in her shell. As fireflies danced all around, Little Owl visited his friend the raccoon. As they sat in the clover, fog rolled in and hovered just overhead. Moths fluttered toward the moon. Silver dust fell from their wings. Little Owl wanted to follow, but it was time to head home. On the way, Little Owl flew by Grumbly Cave. Bear was inside, snoring up a storm. "Wake up, Bear! Don't sleep all night," Little Owl sang. "I want to show you the moon." But the bear kept snoring, as usual. Little Owl flew home to his tree, gazing at the sky. He wondered if the bear had ever seen stars. Little Owl sat on his branch. How he loved the night forest. Frog croaked softly, and Cricket chirped smartly. Little Owl heard rustling at the foot of his tree. Fox had come to say hello. There is so much activity in the forest at night. It was late now. The bats were gliding home. "Mama," Little Owl whispered, "tell me again how night ends." "The moon and stars fade to ghosts," Mama said. "Spider webs turn to silver threads. Dewdrops sparkle on leaves, and grass like tiny stars come down. Moonflowers close, and morning glories open. The sky brightens from black to blue, blue to red, red to gold. The rooster crows, the crows caw, and the day begins," said Mama. But Little Owl did not hear. He was fast asleep. Put your talons in, you put your talons out, you put your talons in, and you shake them all about. You flap your wings together and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, we did our talons. You ready to put your beak in? You're gonna put our beak in. Here we go. Put your beak in, you put your beak out, you put your beak in, and you shake it all about. You flap your wings together and you turn yourself around. Oh, good flapping. That's what it's all about. I see some good flapping out there. Lots of owls. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to put our wings in. Our wings in. Okay, here we go. You put your wings in. You put your wings out. You put your wings in. And you flap them all about. You flap your wings together and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, great hokey pokey out there. Okay, our last one, tail feathers. Get your tail feathers. Do you see the tail feathers? Okay, here we go. You put your tail feathers in, you put your tail feathers out, you put your tail feathers in, and you shake them all about. You flap your wings together and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yay! All right, nice job on that, Owl Hokey Pokey. Once there were 3 baby owls, Sarah and Percy and Bill. They lived in a hole in the trunk of a tree with their owl mother. The hole had twigs and leaves and owl feathers in it. It was their house. So you can see their house, and You can see Mother Owl right behind them. One night, they woke up and their owl mother was gone. "Where's Mommy?" asked Sarah. "Oh my goodness," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. I wonder which one is Bill. Bill seems a little bit sad that Mommy is gone. The baby owls thought. All owls think a lot. "I think she's gone hunting," said Sarah. "To get us our food," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. But their owl mother didn't come. The baby owls came out of their house and they sat on the tree and waited. A big branch for Sarah. So here's Sarah on the big branch. A small branch for Percy. Here's Percy. And an old piece of ivy for Bill. So here's Bill. "She'll be back soon," said Sarah. "Back soon," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. It was dark in the woods, and they had to be brave, for things moved all around them. "She'll bring us mice and things that are nice," said Sarah. "I suppose so," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. If you look deep into the woods, you can see the owl babies. They look so tiny in that large, vast forest. They sat and they thought. All owls think a lot. "I think we should all sit on my branch," said Sarah. And they did, all three together. "Suppose she got lost," said Sarah. "Or a fox got her," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. And the baby owls closed their eyes and wished their owl mother would come home. They have to be very brave. She came. Ah, there's the owl mother swooping in. Soft and silent, she swooped through the trees to Sarah and Percy and Bill. "Mommy," they cried, and they flapped and they danced and they bounced up and down on their branch. "What's all the fuss?" their owl mother asked. "You knew I'd come back." The baby owls thought. All owls think a lot. "I knew it," said Sarah. "And I knew it," said Percy. "I love my mommy," said Bill.